My name's Bobby.
And I'm Sarah.
And welcome to BS with Bobby and Sarah. This show is just going to be two friends catching up, shooting the shit, BSing with each other, playing games where I try to bullshit you. So get ready. Just talking about things that are bullshit, right?
Yeah, okay.
However, despite the name, bullshit, this is not an outrage podcast,
No,
you know?
no yellsies.
I mean, there's plenty of things to be angry about, like corporate welfare, racism and xenophobia, or why Cinnabons are only located in malls.
Oh, that is really annoying.
If I ever
and
want
airports.
Right. But I'm not going to go up to O'Hare to get a little 4-pack of tiny buns.
Tiny buns. You're dancing.
So I have to go to the mall food court. I know I said we weren't going to get into it, but I got to get into it.
Okay. All right, tiny buns. What's up?
I'm going to go to the mall food court and brave youths and mall walkers just to get a delicious cinnamon roll. Yeah, you got to walk through the mall to get to the food court. It's not like there's an entrance right there. Oh, we'll loop around to this. We'll get to it.
We'll come back.
Don't you? But it's not going to be that, you know?
No.
We're just going to catch up.
No ranting and raving then?
Oh, there will be ranting and raving. You can best believe it.
Okay.
But not all the time.
All right, cool. That's not what it's about.
That's not what it's about. It's more just bullshitting, shooting shit. Like I already said.
Pull.
A skeet shooting?
Yes, that's what I meant. That's what they say, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because someone just releases the clay pigeon.
Oh, see, why do they call it a pigeon? It's just a brown disc. It just sounds horrible.
Because they actually used to use real pigeons.
Oh, no. Did they really?
You know, I don't know. There was...
It's so sad.
What was it?
Funny.
The passenger pigeon, I think. There used to be billions and billions of them, and...
the name of the bird you're talking. Like
the name
specific...
of a bird.
Okay. I thought you were talking about like a movie or the passenger pigeon.
Should we... Is that our next screenplay?
We should write that. Make a note.
It basically used to be the most abundant bird in North America, but then it was hunted to extinction. I'm so glad.
I'm sorry.
Animal extinction is a hilarious topic to you.
It's not the fact that they're abundant bird.
Just the phrase abundant bird?
Yes, words make me laugh sometimes.
Abundant bird.
Abundant bird.
I think the reason we wanted to start this was not because we want to get in that sweet, sweet podcasting game, because we are late to the game. Yeah, podcasting has been around for, what,
years
10
now?
years?
Yeah, about
a decade.
10 years.
A decade.
Yeah, we're very late to the game, but apparently a lot of people are late to the game, because I feel like there's at least 3 people that have started a podcast in the last 4 months or so.
Yeah.
That I know of.
Don't list any of them. I don't want to give them free promo.
Except for, no, I'm just kidding.
I was going to say, this is actually your second podcast, though.
This is my second podcast, and I would never thought that I'd be the person that people would want to do this with me. It's so weird. This is so weird for me.
You're the podcasting queen.
Apparently, and I feel like I'm like the most I don't have much to say. I think I'm more of like the good soundboarding kind of person, you know?
Well, so this is the Bobby show is what you're saying.
Pretty much. At least I hope so. You can carry the thing.
Yeah. La reina de podcasting. Speaking of reina.
Rey. Oh, wait. Wasn't that you?
I was talking about you.
Oh, okay.
You're the
okay.
reina.
That sounds cool. I like it.
La reina de podcasting. I actually used to know. I worked with a girl named Reina.
Cool. I know a Reina.
Which is cool. Her last name, well, the story is going to give out her name regardless, but you can try and find her. Her name translated into English was Queen Kings.
Queen Kings.
Because her last name was Reyes.
Cool.
Reyes.
That sounds pretty badass.
It sounds better in Spanish.
Queen Kings.
Than,
Reina Reyes.
Yeah. She looked very young, to the point where you're like, who let this 14-year-old girl work? Does she have a work permit? She was fully legal to work.
Well, good for her.
Maybe it was her braces, though, and her glasses.
Aw. Okay. Yeah, that youths up a person, the braces.
She's probably like 26, though.
Now, you mean?
Well, or when I knew her last year.
Oh my God, Bobby, that is so off. 14 to 26.
No, she looked 14.
But you're saying she probably was 26, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she looked really young. Or maybe 16. I don't know what 14. I don't hang around that high school anymore. I don't.
Well, did you ever watch the show Gilmore Girls?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, anyone who watched the show Gilmore Girls.
Yeah.
The girl who played Rory's best friend, Lane, I believe. I think during that show, she's playing like a teenager, but she was like 26 during that show. So it was like, whoa, okay. So I guess it can happen. You can look 14 when you're in your 20s.
Did she look the 14-year-old?
No.
Because
no, I mean, yes, she looked very young. Like, okay. I was shocked when I heard this. Because she's like in her... No. I don't remember. But anyway, yeah. She was...
Okay. Because lots of times there's actors where you're like, oh, they're high schoolers. Like, he looks like he has a mortgage and 2 kids.
Yeah.
Also, despite BS in our name, I mean... We're not going to be overly vulgar, but we do curse.
Shit, yeah.
Deal with it. Heck yeah. I'm shooting for like 40 to 60 minutes because I know most of my commutes are about that time.
Okay.
When I drive to work, I only drive like 18 miles and it takes me an hour to get there, that's some bullshit.
Yeah.
That's some real bullshit.
Yes, it is.
That time I spent driving, it could have been an entire episode of The Great British Bake Off. But no, I was staring at the back of some Prius. Or some Ram 1500 with truck nuts.
That's the worst. Some dangling nuts there.
It was actually in high school that my science teacher, Mr. Timpanaro, he told the class that BS stood for bologna sauce.
Ew, bologna doesn't even have sauce.
I know, but that's why it was funny. What I remember about him was he kind of... And I mean this in the nicest way possible. He kind of looked like if you were to draw a human cartoon rat mix combination. Hey, nicest way.
How do you mean that in
the nicest way?
You look like a rat.
No, maybe.
They are very smart.
I think more of like a pointy nose and.
Like,
I will whip out that yearbook one day and hopefully you'll see what I mean. I don't know if other people agree that he looks like a rat. It's just in my mind. So I know him for BS, looking like a little rat face. The nicest way possible, of course. And then third, he was the one that brought it to my attention when you smell something, you're actually, like the particles are entering your nose and your body. Mm-hmm. So and I think you talked about when you smell poop, like poop particles have gotten inside of you.
Oh, I had not put that together. That's so nasty.
Thanks, Mr. Rat-Faced Timpanaro. Ain't that some BS? Ain't that some bologna sauce?
It's bolognese sauce.
Bolognese.
That has sauce.
But whipping out the yearbooks would be really fun. You could be like, oh my God, I remember all these teachers. I wonder what they're up to now. But in this day and age, all you have to do is look on Facebook and you can see what they're up to.
They probably are on Facebook.
15, 20 years later. But is that a good thing? Do you think it's better to be like, oh, Mrs. Talavera, I remember her. What is she up to? And then you can see exactly what she's been up to. Or is it better to have that illusion of...
Have like the good memories of...
And just wondering, you know?
I think it depends on how much you cared about that teacher. Like, one of my favorite teacher was Mr. Rose. He was awesome. He was my English teacher in middle school.
Yeah?
Yeah. He was
what if he's poor and destitute, surrounded by detritus?
Dude, what if he's... Oh, man.
What if he's dead? Yeah, you were going to say it yourself.
Yes, I was going to say it.
Or he could be super rich, or maybe he's won the lottery, or he's still teaching kids at your high school, but...
You know what, now that I think about it, yeah, I think I wouldn't want to find out. Just because I want to keep him in my memory as like the happy, awesome teacher that he was, who I believe signed the Giver
Declaration
books.
of Independence.
No. He signed the Declaration of Independence. He's so famous.
I honestly thought that's where that was going. Speaking of the Giver, he signed the Giver?
Well, he
forged...
I think so.
Lois Lowry's...
Yeah, it was Lois Lowry.
I'm looking at my bookshelf because I have 3 copies.
You have 3 copies? Why?
At one time I did. I donated the other 2. No big deal. I'm a good person. I donate. My time, energy. Actually, I don't donate my time or energy. I just donate shit for other people to sell. This is going to be the podcast we hope you enjoy and the podcast that my mother can never know about. Because I don't know what's going to go down.
Someone's going to tell her.
Yeah. You know what? It's not a threat. She doesn't even know how to get to iTunes on her computer. She's never going to find this.
She'd like look for it on the radio. Aw. That's not how you get to a podcast, silly goose.
But I did come prepared today.
Okay.
As you can see, I've got notes.
Yes, you do. Like
diagrams.
Way more than me.
I got flowcharts. I was 6 slides into a PowerPoint presentation before I realized this is only audio.
Oh, that's adorable, Bobby.
We just wanted to put our best foot forward. It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Episode 1, you got to get perfect, but...
Yeah, because, like, if people don't like this, then they're going to be like, I'm not listening to more.
Like,
although you should, though, because you should.
It, like they say, it gets better.
It gets, like,
Which,
we're like grapes in the bottle.
We rot so much that we turn into...
No, we
precious.
get better with age.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that how wine works?
Yeah, that is wine. But they rot and ferment, and... I
okay,
guess fermenting...
raw and ferment is different.
You're true, they're not.
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
not the same
Fermenting
thing.
is like a process that... Like kombucha. That's good for you.
got
So,
one on my fridge
you guys,
right now.
we're kombucha for you, for the ears.
Oh.
We're going to ferment. Maybe you can cut
Our
all this
words are gonna
out.
ferment. Our words are gonna ferment in your brain and turn into like really bitter, acidic deliciousness.
We're going to be good for your body.
Heavy intake.
You're making me more nervous.
I know it doesn't need to be, but it's good. Get the laugh. Seriously, pitting out both sides. Wouldn't it be weird if you only like we got 2 armpits? You think that you probably sweat the same amount equally between them, but what if you only pitted like?
Whoa. Probably like sweat out more from one than the other.
Yeah, or different certain occasions. Like if you were anxious, it'd be a righty. But then if you're sweating, it's like, oh, it's a
Whoa.
lefty.
You know, I read somewhere that like that happens with your tears. Like if it's a certain kind of emotion, it'll come out from one eye, and then if it's another emotion, it comes out from the other.
Like if I watch a sad scene during an anime, it's like both of them.
But don't you have to read like the entire thing?
I don't mind subtitles.
Okay.
I watch everything with subtitles.
Huh.
Even shows in English. Whether it's
Excuse me.
British English like Downton Abbey, and sometimes I don't understand some of the words they say.
Yeah.
Some of the castles or the fancy words they use.
Fancy.
Or if it's an American
Fancy.
show, you know? Sometimes I'm eating.
Yeah, I think that's why. Because usually when I watch TV, it's when I'm eating something. Yeah. So I miss stuff. So that's probably why I'm not inclined to watch things with words.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I'm sure I'd be all up on the Korean dramas.
Oh. I tried watching one of the ones that Anna suggested.
Yeah.
And it was just so dramatic. I don't even remember.
The Korean drama was dramatic? What?
Shocking. I know.
The audacity.
I think it was also really long. Like, they really dragged things out, but still nothing happened. It's one of those things.
Yes, where everything's happening, but nothing's happening.
I'm 6 episodes into the first season of Sense8, and all I could tell you, for the most part, is that it's been 6 episodes of them seeing each other being like, whoa, are we crazy? How can I speak Korean? How can I speak Swahili? 6 episodes of that. Ooh. The Indian woman sees the German, the American guy sees the Icelandic chick.
But it's so cool.
The black guy.
I love it. I loved it. It didn't feel dragged out.
Oh, it's going to be, some of those orgies are drugged out. If you know
Yeah, I did feel like that. Dragged out. I think the third one was like, oh, okay, come on. Now you're just doing it to do it.
Plus, there's some characters I don't care about.
Really?
More than the other ones. Like the Icelandic girl. She also, one thing that is some bullshit. Here we go.
What's some bullshit, Bobby? Give it to us.
That show filmed all around the world, and the Indian actress is actually Indian, and the German guy is actually German. The American dude.
I love the German guy.
It's pretty... Yeah, it's only because you've seen his penis.
What?
You don't remember that?
No, I don't. What is wrong with me?
I only just saw that episode, too, so it's like
okay.
clear and vivid in my mind.
It is seared into your brain.
Vivid image. But all of these actors are... Well, I think the Mexican guy is actually Spanish.
Yeah.
But the Icelandic girl is from England. And she has the most British name ever. Her name is Tuppence Middleton.
Tuppence Middleton.
Tuppence Middleton.
Tuppence a bag.
That sounds like it came from like a British name generator on some website.
Yeah. Maybe it did. Maybe that's her stage name.
Sir Harley Puvinson.
Kind of like that Topher Grace.
Topher Grace. Oh, God. First episode, you're already going hard into Topher Grace. I mean, I bet you'd like to, but...
Sup, Bob?
Sup, Bob. My dad actually calls me Bob.
Why? That's so official.
I don't know. Just when I talked to him on the phone the past few times, he's like, all right, Bob, talk to you later.
Do people call him Bob?
I'm like, goodbye, father. Yeah.
Goodbye, father.
Yeah, he's known as Bob. But he's the only person that has ever called me Bob. Maybe because I think he used to be Bobby to his family, and then sometime he went to Bob.
Maybe his dad started calling him Bob, and he was like, I guess I should be a Bob now.
Yeah, I guess I'm a Bob. That's how it works. You're like, I guess I'm Bob now. It's like I'm living a secret life.
Yeah. It's like, hey, have you seen Bob? Like, what? Who? Rob.
Secret agent, man.
Secret. I used to think that it said secret Asian man. I was like, the Asian never comes out in that movie.
Speaking of Asian, yesterday I was watching on the Olympic Channel, there was trampoline. And
that's a thing?
it's a thing. Competitive trampolining. They're doing like revolutions and twists like you cannot believe. And there's also tumbling. Like 100 meters of them flipping and flopping, and
Ooh.
It's impressive. There was one guy from China.
I will
maybe?
specifically watch for the flopping part.
His name was, speaking of flopping, his name was Dong Dong.
No, it was
I
not,
swear to God.
Bobby.
Oh my God.
Sounds painful. So funny. I wonder if there are any names, like any American names, that sound like completely hilarious to them. Because it means something funny like dong means to us.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, when I was teaching in Korea, the kids could not speak any Korean in class at all. And one time I said a dog's nose, or no, gecko. I mentioned gecko, like the little lizard.
Yeah.
And they're like, teacher, speak Korean. Apparently, gecko sounds like keiko, which means like dog nose.
Dog nose.
Dog nose.
That's so random and adorable.
It was very random. Some of that tea that I gave you, I drank way too late last night.
Yeah.
And so I stayed
hate
up.
when I do that.
I felt tired, but in bed, my mind was still racing. And I was thinking about things to talk about. And I actually did like 4 voice memos to myself about notes
Yeah.
and jokes.
Did you remember to actually check the voice memos? Because when I do that, I forget to check the voice memos, and then it just stays in there forever. And then I'm like, what the hell was I even talking about?
Yeah, the fact that you were 35 minutes late actually helped because I did have that time.
Excellent. Okay. And I've been shot now, so you killed me.
Hey, it's
As per the agreement.
it's one of those times where it wasn't a hard 3. You know what I mean?
A hard 3?
Hard 3 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Like, it
I was
wasn't-
like, yeah.
We weren't going to miss our flight.
Oh my God, no. I'd have to be there like 7 hours before. No, I'm usually pretty good with flight stuff. Mm-hmm. Because I don't want to be left behind.
I'm an anxious flyer, so yeah. If I'm not earlier than an hour and a half getting there,
You get nervous?
I'm a nervous wreck.
Nervous Nelly?
Yeah, my flight's going to be to Diarrhea City. 'Cause
Excuse me, sir. Can I switch you to the aisle seat, please? And I like this glass.
found it at the Goodwill for probably 49 cents.
Awesome.
They got a lot of good glassware.
Yes, they do. That's why I don't go into the Goodwill, because I find like the best dishes. I love the dishes there. And right now I don't need dishes.
But you will. Eventually you might.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yes.
probably what a hoarder would say.
That's exactly what hoarding is.
That's exactly what hoarding is. This
Yeah,
tiny
I don't
broken
wanna dip back
screw.
into
I
that.
might use it. Oh, are you
Yeah.
a hoarder? Let's get into this.
No, yes, I have. I've had issues with that.
That's some bullshit.
Yes, just ask my parents. It is a lot of
Oh,
bullshit.
I've seen your place. No, you sent me pictures of cleaning.
Yeah. It was crazy. It's like piles and piles. Like there was no floor. There was just the little tiny track from the door to the bed and then to the bathroom. And yeah, that's about it.
Let's break this down.
It was bad.
Why do you have so much shit?
Because, I don't know, I get very sentimental with things. Like if someone gives me something, even if I don't like it or use it, then it's like, but they gave it to me. Their love is in this thing.
Oh, well, we'll get back to it.
Yeah. Ooh, yum. The tea that I'm drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like from bags, little tea
Yes.
bags? Okay, that's why it's so good.
There's some hot water, throw in some tea bags. I don't measure out the time that they steep. I'm like,
Okay.
oh, it's brown enough.
Yeah, I rarely ever do it too.
It's like steep 3 to 5 minutes for 200 degrees.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, it's really hot. It's steaming, and I'm going to keep it in there until it turns brown.
Yep, that's why I like it. I'm like, I recognize this brown tea.
Brown tea. Brown tea McCumbering. That's also
Brown tea McCumbering.
Brown tea McCumbering. That's also a Downton Abbey character.
Cumberson. Macumbra. That sounds more Africanish.
Cumbria.
Macumbre.
Is that the music, right? Cumbria?
Cumbia.
Cumbia, like Cumbia Kings.
Cumbia key.
I don't think I like that type of music.
No?
I'm going to go
Is
with
it very
that.
too like uncy or too like
It's
like Oompa Loompa? for
Mexican polka, right?
you? Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, I guess I don't like Mexican polka. I don't like any polkas.
Okay, I was gonna
Nothing
say,
against
do you like-
Mexicans.
okay,
Don't build
okay,
that
okay.
wall. I could still hear the I could still hear the tubas over the wall. It's not a sound barrier.
If anything, it's just gonna amplify it.
It's gonna go straight up and then come down with more force.
Because that's how air works. You remember that one time that at your work there was like what was he, Peruvian or Cuban? No, not Cuban. Some sort of like South America accent. And you tried to sneak the recording of him?
Yes.
Okay.
It was she was from Chile. It got to the point where we just had to flat out ask her, like, bitch, where the hell are you from?
We can't guess. Tell me now. I've always thought that was so cool that you like recorded that for her.
You thought recording someone without their knowledge was cool?
Yes, because I was like, oh my god, this is a friend.
Oh, yes. That was the only reason I did it. It was because I wanted to be like, have you heard this? It was a very interesting accent.
Yeah, I liked it.
I would have never been able to place it. I wonder if all people sound like her or what. I need to go to Santiago and find out.
Yeah.
Or-
Whoop, road trip before they build that wall. Because then how are we going to get through? Down to Mexico.
I can get through fine. Do you see how white I am? You're as brown as this tea.
But where I was going with that story was that Christy, she's doing this like online class.
I'm sorry, what story you need to recap? Because I was like...
The accent stuff.
Oh, yes. Back to
Yes,
loving
so
accents.
back to the accents that I love so much. And how saying like you're like the only friend that's ever done that. Well, now Christy too.
Secretly recording people.
Yes, but she secretly recorded this Irish guy, and he was really cute too. So he was like just talking and like the accent, it was just like so fun. I loved it.
So she recorded visual evidence as well.
Yeah, but I'm not passing it around or selling it.
Are you using it for personal gain?
No, I'm not being no DJ diddle.
That, since he was Irish, his name could have been Diddle. Diddle McFarley.
So it's game time?
Yes. 1, 2, 3. Game time. Now's the time for the segment where Bobby challenges Sarah. And in this week's game, it's going to be IKEA item, Scandinavian author, or just bullshit.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right.
I'm going to read a name. You need to tell me if it's an IKEA product,
Okay.
if it's a Scandinavian author or writer in general, or if it's just some name I came up with or grabbed from somewhere else.
Okay. All right. So
All right.
IKEA item or author.
Also, if you think it's an
person.
IKEA product, I'd like for you to tell me what it is.
What product is it? Okay.
Is it a set of knives? Is it a calendar? Is it a daybed
Okay.
that pulls out
Curtains.
and then folds up? Is it curtains?
They do have some fun furniture.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm excited. All right. Let's see.
I don't know what we'll play up to. We'll probably play up until I get bored. So
Okay. Sounds good. Oh, man. I'm going to suck at this. It's so hard.
you need at least 4 out of 6 to win. How about that?
Okay.
First one is Kolja.
Kolja.
Kolja. Kolja. And you can talk out your...
I think that is a person, like an author.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where do you think they stem from?
Ooh, okay.
Kolja.
I would say Denmark.
You think it's a person from Denmark?
Yes.
It is actually a mirror you can get for $10 to $30. So,
Well, crap. Okay. Okay. I'm telling you, this is I'm
okay.
gonna be so bad at this.
yeah. It's okay.
So it's a mirror, not a person from Denmark.
It's a mirror
All right.
from Sweden and not a person from Denmark. Flugskel.
Flugskel.
Flugskel. Accent on the E.
Okay. Okay. So this I'm picturing like some sort of like kitchen utensils, like a cooking spoon or something like that.
The flugs. So that's your answer?
Yeah.
IKEA item?
Yep.
You think it's the spoon? It's actually something I just completely made up.
Oh,
The flugskell.
good on you, mate. That
That
sounded like something real.
Danke. Actually, that's German. Tack. That's thank you.
Yes.
Tack. All right, here's one. Pontoppidan. 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 Pontoppidan.
I feel like I should say just because of, person? Is it a person?
And where do you think this person hails from?
From Norway.
Why do you think it's a person?
Because it sounds cute.
Oh, a little cute Henrik Pontoppidan.
Really? It's a person?
Danish.
Yes! Oh!
He won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1917.
Excellent! And wait. Where is he from?
Denmark.
Denmark, okay. I almost said Denmark. But then I was like, no, I already said Denmark. I gotta use another one.
Yeah, well, I don't believe you. I think that's bullshit.
It is for real. In my brain, that happened.
A lot of things happen in my brain that I know aren't real, too.
Half my life I've lived in my head. All right, one Sarah. Woohoo!
Lagertha. Lagertha. Lagertha.
Made up.
You're right. In the sense that it's not an IKEA product and it's not a Scandinavian writer. It's actually a character from the TV show Vikings.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's actually pretty good. You can check it out. Vikings. It's Vikings on the History Channel. I believe it's the History Channel. I don't watch it on actual channel. I watch it on demand.
On demand?
Like a millennial. So you are 2 for 4 now.
I'm so excited.
Okay.
All right.
Here's one.
I'm on a roll. I just needed to warm up, that's all.
Not. Or not.
How do you spell that?
N-O-T. Not.
I would say that's Swedish.
Swedish what?
Oh, right. I forgot what we were doing. Does it have an accent? Like marks on it?
Like some little dots or a line through it? Or no.
Okay. In that case, I think it's made up.
It is an IKEA floor lamp.
Son of a bitch!
That you can get for $8 or $9.
A floor lamp?
Yeah.
Called not... Oh, come on. No.
I know. I'm sorry.
Now I'm just angry.
I know.
You're not going to believe me, but I swear I was going to say IKEA item.
Although I feel like I should preface this with I might be off on the prices or the availability of these products. Because this is from 9 years ago. Please do not go to your IKEA and asking for the knot.
For $10. But
the
Bobby
kolja.
said...
Where's the kolja? Give me the kolja. All right, this might be the last one we do.
Okay. So wait, what's the score so far?
You've got 2 out of 5.
Oh, man.
Edsvik.
Spell it?
Edsvik. Edsvik.
I'm going to say person from Finland.
Edsvik. Edsvik is a kitchen faucet for about $50.
That's expensive. Also from IKEA then. Son of a bitch. Not a person.
We love IKEA. Not sponsored by IKEA. Not sponsored by the Nobel Prize for Literature.
This was hard, like, because IKEA has, like, the craziest names.
I know.
Oh, my God. This was a really good game.
It's okay.
So I lost horribly, though.
You lost horribly, but that is a point for Bobby. If I did butcher those words, and you are from Scandinavia, or you know how to pronounce those words, get at us.
Yeah.
Please reach out. We'd love to hear from you. We're ready to hear from you. You can email us at bswithbspodcast@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, BS with BS Podcast. Please let us know who you are, where you're from, and how the hell you found us. Follow us.
Deep.
Yeah, follow us on Twitter, Instagram. Send us an email. If you want to follow me in real life, I'm usually at the Millennial Coffee Shop downtown, across the street from the train tracks.
Okay.
I'm usually sitting, Yeah. You see me there.
I know where you are.
I'm usually sitting.
I spy you.
I'm sitting by the wall of board games. They've got Outburst. They've got Taboo. They've got Categories.
Oh my gosh, so many games that I need to learn how to play. So what's the email?
BS with BS podcast at gmail.com, because BS with Bobby and Sarah is way too long.
Yes, it is.
You probably forget why you're writing an email to us before you even put in the entire address.
What was I doing? All right, so that was our show. I hope you enjoyed it. Catch us next time. Because that was some BS. Bullshit. With Bobby and Sarah.